Hey, what's up, guys? It's Apollo Uchiha here, back with a new short movie. The name of the short movie is What If Naruto Was the King of Laziness? And yeah, guys, it's an unscripted movie as well. Now, before continuing this, I would like to address some things to you guys. It is that one of them is some of you guys were not happy that I'm putting gameplays on the video, so I put a poll last night, and 85% of you wanted gameplay. So I will be continuing gameplay because one, I really like it, and two, 85% of you guys agree with me. So yeah, I will be putting gameplays in the future videos as well. Aside from that, I will be uploading Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach gameplay video on my gaming channel, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, I will be continuing this series, don't worry, it is not going anywhere. I will be making many more series in the future like this one that you are enjoying currently. So yeah, the third part of the What If Naruto and What If Naruto Was Neglected and Trained by Hashirama will be up tomorrow, so yeah, stay tuned for that. Aside from that, if you haven't, then please do leave a like and subscribe to my channel, then please do. And without further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Our story begins after the Kyuubi attack on October 11th. It was a devastating attack and Konoha was able to survive it thanks to the sacrifice of their fourth Hokage. As we go towards the council chamber to see that the whole council had gathered there, as the debate was going on to be what should they do with the child of their hero, as Hiruzen revealed the secret to the whole council, as the civilian wanted the child under their control, so they wanted the child to be put into the orphanage, saying that it will help the child to be saved from the enemies of his parents. And Danzo, the elder from the elder side, wanted him to be recruited into his Root Anbu division to make him a mindless drone, obviously, and his puppet. And different clans wanted to adopt him. To be honest, Hiruzen didn't knew what to do because he has just been reinstated back as the third and acting Hokage of the said village, so he was quite confused with this whole scenario. As Shikaku then said, what a drag, since his godfather is not here and I am the second rank in the whole council aside from you, if we mean by power, so I think I should be the one who take care of the child. Besides, we're too lazy to even, try to do anything to the village or make him corrupt. We hardly even train ourselves. If it's you, Shikaku, then I agree, because Nara has a tendency to be lazy. But I don't want the child to be too lazy, Hiruzen, said Danzo. Think about it. An Uzumaki kid being a lazy idiot and a brat, it's not good. If their laziness rubs on Naruto. That might be true, but this is the best option we got right now. So hereby I agree with the votes of everyone that Shikaku Nara will be the one alongside his clan to raise Naruto, and hence begin the tale that will be told for generations. Time skip. 8 years later, as we go towards academy, in which the next generation of shinobis were taught and trained by the best teachers, as we go towards Iruka's classroom, a such teacher of some sort. Naruto! Uzumaki! Wake up this instant! Huh? What? What is it, sensei? Are we being invaded? No! We are currently in a class, and you should be focusing on this. What a drag. Oi, that's my line. Sachikamaru, that's a drag, So I'll use this instead. What do you want me to do, sensei? I'm tired and I don't want to do anything. Let me sleep. I already heard this story again and again. Besides, we're not doing anything physical. I can't deal with this kid. Listen up, you brat. We're learning about our Kages again because it is an important part of our history. A part of history which we read again and again and again. For what? It won't help us in the future because future is uncertain and we cannot even determine what will happen within the next few minutes, said Naruto, as Iruka was, currently seething as well as full of rage. Not because Naruto has just shut him down because of his argument. A little bit, because Naruto was not listening to him. The whole point of this was to listen to his superiors, and Naruto wasn't listening to him. And he was mad as he went towards Naruto and bonked him, and then did a big head no jutsu. You baka! Outside of this class, now! Ah, what a drag. As suddenly Shadow from beneath his feet rose and picked him up, carrying him outside. Naruto, said Iruka as he was reaching the mid of the class. Stop this and walk for once, God's sake. Why? It's more convenient this way. That bastard. Ah, why did I even let him slip inside the Nara clan scrolling secret facility? What? You let him there? Said Sasuke, Uchiha. If he was raised by Uchiha, he wouldn't be even near that whole facility's 10 kilometers radius. What do you mean, Sasuke? The whole Uchiha clan is 10 kilometers of radius. My point exactly. Well, good thing I wasn't raised by the Uchihas or I would have turned into a emo bastard like you. Ooh, burn, Kiba said, as Shikamaru then chuckled. Fine, Sensei, I'll walk. As the shadow disappeared and Naruto was back on the ground. This is such a hassle. As Naruto took some steps, as he then stopped and started to pant. Phew! Good walking, Sensei. I'll use the technique again. What? You took just some steps, Naruto. For God's sake, you're way too much out of shape. You should walk properly. Whatever you say. As after that, Naruto went outside of the class and remained there for the whole eternity of it. As after that, Naruto was discharged and Naruto left with Shikamaru in tow. While Shikamaru was walking, Naruto was still, thanks to his shadow, levitating and moving. You know, Naruto, you're using that technique way too much. You're basically abusing it. Well, it helps me with two stuff. One, walking is a hassle and a big drag, so I'll use this instead. Second, it helps me to maintain my chakra levels and expand them, because I'm constantly using it and my chakra pool is expanding. You know what? Shikamaru said as he made the same technique. I'll use this as well. Thanks for the heads up, Naruto. I'll use this to train and increase my chakra pool so I can laser around all I want. Let's develop some techniques, Shikamaru. Using this technique, we might be able to do more than just shadow stitching jutsu and possessions. You know what? I guess you're right. We might see what happens in the future. As Naruto and Shikamaru left to Nara clan compound, Iruka and Mizuki stayed behind. You know, Iruka, I think that both of them are considered to be prince of laziness. You should stop going after Naruto's throat all the time. I know, but I'm still worried about him. What will he do in the future? I mean, he doesn't even pay attention and he's way too much lazy than even Shikamaru. But he's good at tests, like Shikamaru as well, remember? But that doesn't prove the point. He needs to listen to the orders of his superiors. Otherwise he might get in trouble constantly. And the Hokage-sama won't be able to save him forever. That reminds me, Iruka, you have a meeting with Hokage-sama again. Oh boy, he would want me to ask how the academy went this year. Well, I guess I'll better get going. As Iruka went to Hiruzen, we see them sitting together. Iruka, how did Naruto perform? Said Hiruzen after listening to Iruka's report about the next generation of Genins. He's way lazier than before, Hokage-sama. I do not know what that kid thinks or how that kid will perform in the future because he doesn't have any interest. Trust me when I say this, Naruto has interest. Sometimes, at least, when his loved one is in danger. I have seen him. Once an Inizuka hound which was, well, full of rabies and brain dead dashed towards Nara compound and nearly killed one of Naruto's deer. Naruto used shadow techniques like no one before and killed him by impaling him. And even Shikaku was quite surprised. That was a technique that Naruto developed when he was 6. You can't be serious, and it is an A rank technique. A rank at that. Meaning that he's a prodigy just like Itachi nonetheless, but he has a tendency that you're aware of. Yes, being called the Prince of Laziness. Prince of Laziness? Sorry, Iruka, I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, sorry, Hokage-sama, but that is a title that every Chunin has given Naruto, the Prince of Laziness. Really? I guess I gotta go talk to Naruto then, and talk him out of his laziness demeanor. As we go towards Nara compound to see that Shikaku, Naruto, and even Shikamaru were laying around. Look at those clouds, kids. What do you see? Freedom, comfort, rest, Naruto said as his eyes started to get heavy and he closed them. And suddenly there was a fry pan impacted on his forehead as Naruto was now rolling on the ground. Ah, damn troublesome Kachan, what do you want? Get up, you brat, and you too as well. I can't believe my sweet little Naruto was turned into a lazy bastard like these two because of your influence. What? We didn't want him to turn into lazy, he did this to himself. Following your footsteps? I can't believe I let him read that book, in which the whole moral of the story was you should follow the footsteps of your father. If I ever find the author, I would kill him myself by strangling his neck. And that author felt chills run down his spine as he was peeping on the woman. Huh? What's this? My senses are tingling, and they are danger senses. I have incurred the wrath of a woman. I do not know whom, but I might regret it later. Who cares right now? Cold mind. As we go back to the Nara compound to see that Naruto, who was now putting ice pack over his head because a hot frying pan was impacted there, said, Nay, Kachan. What is it, Naruto? What do you want? I'm sorry, okay? I tried to be, good and active and not lazy like Tochan or Shikamaru. As then Naruto's mom or adoptive mom got up and hugged Naruto. Listen, Naruto, I'm sorry for hitting you. Does it hurt? Yeah, it does, but I'm fine. Nothing that I can't handle. Living in this household, I'm grateful for many things, for you guys to take me in and raise me as one of your own. And aside from that, you being hard on me. It's nice in a different way. Now, don't get all senti on me, Naruto. You still have to do your chores. Ha, I was caught, huh? Well, yes, you were. Now do those chores and take care of the deers. As after that, Naruto left, using his technique again. Walk for goddamn sake once. Now it's more convenient, and I'm training currently, as you can see. Expanding my chakra pool. For what? For lazing around? Hey, you know me. As Naruto left, with Shikamaru in tow. As Yoshino finally sat down, with a smile on her face. As Shikaku then came in. There has been a lot of changes in the house since I brought that kid in. First you thought that he was my love child. With whom? With Minato? Seriously? I was drunk at the time, Yoshino said with a blush. Still, it is surprising that both of them has passed away 8 years ago. And Naruto figured that out himself, that who his parents are. Well, aside from him in being influenced by us, he was the son of a prodigy of his own generation, Minato, as well as a Fuinjutsu prodigy, Kushina. Yes, you're right. But your laziness is rubbing off of him way too much. Relax, the kid has got it under his belt, and Shikamaru is good influence on him. I mean, Shikamaru is interested in learning the shadow possession techniques of our clan, and not only that, he is also helping Naruto to develop some new techniques for us. I mean, his shadow impaling jutsu that he created at the age of 6 is already an A rank technique, listed inside the secret scrolls already. Already? Yes, it was passed by the council of the clan, and they think that Naruto will be a great addition to Nara because he is a prodigy and have allowed him to learn our techniques from here on out. That is really surprising. I mean, considering those old goons, they are still as leeches as those other council of the other clans. Yeah, I'm still surprised that they agreed, but being a Nara, it is too much of a hassle to stop a child who's interested in learning, so they allowed it anyways. I guess it is right. After that, we have a time skip. Because the years went as in canon, but Naruto was the only one lazing around this time. And the village didn't hated him, because he was under the name of Nara. as it was the final year before the graduation, and today they were going to get graduation test. As Naruto was sleeping peaceful in his room, as he was currently drowning in a lake filled with ramen. Ah, such bliss. This is the life. Naruto? Naruto, what is it you want? Naruto cake. Wake up! As Naruto woke up, as he saw his Kachan standing there, enraged. Sorry Kachan, what time is it? You have already been late for the test for your graduation. You have to reach there before the test begins at 9 a.m. See the time? You have 10 minutes left. Oh shit. Language! Okay, I gotta go. As Naruto made a hurry in getting ready, and after that, Naruto stood over a shadow, which made a circle. What are you doing? Oh, this is a new technique I'm working on. Let's hope that this works out. Naruto, you remember using new techniques without any surveillance is illegal, right, in this household. But you're here, as Naruto said. Love you, Kachan. See ya, as Naruto said. Shadow transportation jutsu, as Naruto disappeared, dissolving into his shadow, as the circle closed. As this sight was seen by Shikaku. Damn. Now that is convenient, if anything else isn't. What do you mean? He can travel through that. That is a new technique that he's been developing. Way too much advanced. I gotta learn that as well. No, you're not. But honey, with this I can reach home much faster and I can do my work easily. Fine. I'll allow this. Yes, said Shikaku. What? No, nothing. As after that we see Naruto arriving where Shikamaru and Choji was. Really, Shikamaru, leaving me behind like that? It was a drag to go upstairs, so I didn't want to disturb you. And wanted to see the new technique that you've been working on. Oh, you noticed. Noticed? I saw the whole ordeal and developed that technique myself. Aren't you a crafty bastard? Today was my test run too, and guess what? It worked out perfectly. I wanted to go to Choji's house, knew the location, and set the coordinates, and voila, I'm there. Yeah, it was kind of surprising. Munch, munch, said Choji after munching down on his chips. Want some? No, Choji, you can eat the rest, buddy. As they all went inside and sat down, as the test finally began. After writing down the first part of the test, the second test came. As even Mizuki was surprised after taking Naruto's paper. It was an unbelievable test for Naruto because of the hatred still for the fox. Yes, there were some bastards there who still hated the fox, so yeah. Naruto still aced it. And Naruto took notice of it that Mizuki was not happy. Something is up. What do you think, Fox? Why are you disturbing me, brat? You know that we're not on the talking terms, and as well as not friends. Oh, come on, we're stuck together. I don't want to fight you. Look, I get it that you're the mighty Biju and was sealed here wrongfully and blah blah blah, whatever. But you're stuck with me, and that's the gist of it. So, instead of making each other enemies and always be at each other's throat, we should be allies and working together. In short, you want my power, don't you? Not always. Sometimes, when I'm in a pinch. And when is this in a pinch happening? Like right now. What do you mean? My sensei. He seems off, and I'm too lazy to do that. So I'm going to give you control over my body for a bit. I'm listening. You see, you have been here and want to release your frustration somewhat, right? Yes, I have been frustrated and want to release somewhat frustration of thousands of years. Then who else to release it on? Enemies, right? My enemies and your enemies. Mine enemies? Your enemies I can see, but where are my enemies? That Uchiha that you were talking about mumbling in your sleep, how do you know that? A huge amount of killer intent was released on Naruto. As I said, you were sleep talking. What? I don't sleep talk. Yes, you were. And that is why I want your help, because we can help each other out. This way, you can release your frustration on my enemies and I get to relax. Deal? deal. You know, human, for a flashback like you are way too much of a crafty bastard. And cunning. I'm not cunning. I'm just seeing my profit here, so that is why. I'm here to make a deal with you. And it's not only my profit, it's yours as well. Gaining control over my body for an extended period of time? Yeah, it's good for you, isn't it? It is. With this, you can investigate where that Uchiha is as well. Now, that is something I would really like, because I would do nothing more than to find him where he is and take him down. Since I'm inside of you, it is hardly possible for him to control me now. I guess you're right. So, how are we going to do this? Said QB. First of all, I guess I gotta fail the test. Time skip. After the test was over, Hiruka was shocked, and so was Mizuki, but he was happy. Naruto, you, as the big head no jutsu activated. You lazy bastard! Because of your laziness, you failed! What? Oh, sorry, sensei. I guess, I'll pass again next year. Next year? I have to deal with you. Oh, God, no. Just go, okay? Report back here after 1 month. As everyone was flabbergasted that Naruto failed, even Shikamaru. Wait, how did you fail? Yeah, Dobe, how did you... Shut up, Sasuke. You too, Shikamaru. I'm already in a bad mood. Tell Kachan that I'll be arriving late. As Naruto went into the backyard, as he was now sitting on the also legendary swing. Like a cliche. As he sensed someone coming. Way too easy. As Naruto smirked, as suddenly Mizuki arrived there. Naruto, listen, I know you're sad. Sad? I'm beyond sad, said Naruto, as his snort was coming from his nose, as his tears were falling down from his eyes. I'm depressed, Sensei. I tried everything and I failed. How is that possible? Said Naruto in a crying manner, as Mizuki was quite shocked by this. Sensei, you gotta help me out. There has to be a way to pass this test. You know I was a bright student. I passed every test and now this test I failed? Is this a joke? Yeah, that is why I'm here, Naruto. You see, there is a test. You have to do it secretly. Many shinobis will try to stop you, or even Hokage-sama will. What is it? I'll do it. You have to go get the scroll of ceilings and bring it to these coordinates. Ah, so this is what you're after, Naruto thought. Quite the cunning bastard you are, as I said. Thank you, I'll take that as a compliment here. As Naruto said, really? Yes. Okay. I guess I'll try. You try. That is something new, Naruto. Yeah, because I can't promise full guarantee because I'm a lazy bastard, remember? As after that, Naruto left. As we see him in the nighttime, entering inside the Hokage office. Let's see. That is the scroll of ceiling, right? Shadow clone. As a clone poofed into existence. Henji. As a clone henjied into the scroll that was there. Now Naruto wore that Henji scroll as Hokage arrived. Naruto, what are you doing? Hey GD. How long have you been there? Since the beginning. And who's this? As the visual Anbu removed his mask, I'm Itachi Uchiha. Is it alright, Hokage-sama, if I reveal my identity to him? Yes, I guess it is fine. Oh, hey Itachi-san. You see, Mizuki is up to something, so that is why you failed the test. I was getting suspicious that something must be odd here. Either you become too lazy or you have noticed something wrong in the academy. Yeah, he wants me to steal the scroll of ceiling for him, making me think that this is a test that I can pass. So, this is why you're doing this? Yeah, don't worry, it's not the original, it's a Henji scroll. Oh, I see. Itachi, follow Naruto from safe grounds, if Naruto needs assistance. Oh, okay, I'll go now. Yes, Naruto, be careful. As after both of them left, Hokage-sama gathered everyone! As everyone arrived there, gather every Chunin and Jonin. Find Naruto Uzumaki. He has stolen the scroll of ceiling. What? Hokage-sama, you can't let this go unpunished. I know that he doesn't cause any trouble, but he has gone far with this. This is something not to be taken lightly. Hi, but bring him here unharmed, okay? Hi, as everyone disappeared, as Mizuki smirked as he was amongst them. So Naruto was telling the truth, obviously. Mizuki, what are you after? Here's a thought as we go towards the forest of death, in which the coordinates were given. To see that Naruto arrived there. Come on, where are you? I wanna go home and sleep. My precious sleep time is passing by the passing seconds. That is, it has been 11 p.m. already, and there was no sign of Mizuki. As Mizuki arrived, Naruto, there you are. Now hand over the scroll. What about my headband? Oh, you'll get it from Iruka. As Naruto then said, really? Yes. Okay, here you go. As Mizuki wore the scroll of sealing and dashed away. What an idiot. As Anbu arrived there. Here, I retrieved the scroll. I'll bring this back to Hokage-sama, while you take that child to the prison. As the Anbu nodded, what? Wait, what is going on? Is this supposed to be a test? As Anbus were impressed with Naruto's acting skills, as Naruto was handcuffed and knocked out unconscious or acted like that. As Mizuki was gone, as the Anbu, who was wearing an Inu mask, said, you can wake up now, Naruto, he's gone. Really? Phew, I guess my job is done here. Yes, it is done, but I'm surprised that you were able to make him believe that, you really stole the scroll's sealing, and not only that, you were able to pick up our signs and acted accordingly. Well, obviously, duh, I was the one who told Hokage-sama that he asked me to do this, and I took a notice of him. That is why I deliberately failed my getting test. Impressive, said Tora. So what should we do, Taicho? Well, Weasel will take care of that. We should retreat back to Hokage-sama. As after that, Hiruzen assembled all of the Anbus. I apologize because it was a plan of Naruto himself. What? What do you mean by that, Hokage-sama? You see, as Weasel brought in the traitor, Mizuki, a teacher in the academy, more specifically, the teacher of Naruto, wanted him to steal the scroll of sealing because Naruto felt something was off. Naruto can reveal how is that possible? Well, for one, he put in my test, which was quite hard for me, deliberately delivering me the paper with a genjutsu on it. So, I unreleased the genjutsu and there was something interesting. The questions were difficult. That to be given to that Anbu test trainee. And I filled that up and he was shocked that I did. So, I saw him enraged and seething at me. I took a notice of that, so I decided to fail the test to see where things lead to. I had a hunch, to be honest, and it proved to be correct. He wanted me to do his deeds and blamed the blame on me. Obviously because I'm carrying the QB and all, I get it. Wait, what? How do you know? Oh, you mean me? Well, obviously I met the fox in my own mind. As everyone became tense, what did he say? Nothing. We're not on friendly terms, but yeah, he's caged behind huge bars and can't do anything. I see. That is good. The seal is still intact. But Naruto, since when did you know about this? Since I was 2? As everyone was even more shocked now. Well, this is surprising turns of events, but you better not reveal this to anyone, for your own safety. Obviously I won't. I don't want to be chased by a mob of people because they're angry at the Nine Tails. I saw what they do on 11 October. I'll be surprised if they even knew who I was. Let aside knowing that I had the Nine Tails. As after that, everyone agreed that this should be kept a secret. And after that, Naruto was released with a headband. As we go towards the next morning in the academy, we see everyone seated there as Naruto was sleeping. As Rook arrived there, still twitching his eyebrow. Naruto, wake up! Seriously, I guess this is your morning ritual, coming here and yelling at me and making my ear bleed, huh, sensei? Prince of Laziness, really? I should call you the King of Laziness because you really are lazy. Well, thank you. It's not a compliment, you idiot. Oh, it wasn't? No. What a drag. So, what do you want, sensei? Today's the team placement. Oh, yeah, I forgot. As the teams were as in canon. After the teams were revealed, Naruto said there, shit. Why an emo and a banshee? I'd rather have the damn demon cat Toro on my team than these two. What so bad about me, Tobe? I get it that the banshee is, well, a banshee, but what is wrong with me? You're an emo. That's in itself a wrong thing, Sasuke. And I don't want to interact with emos. As this was going on, we go towards Kakashi, who was watching them from afar, with Itachi as well as with Denzo. Are you sure you wanna go there, Taicho? I mean, they don't have good relation with one another. Well, one is because of Obito. The other one is because of, well, Sensei. I want to repay both of them, so that is why I got both of them on my team. Really? But a king of laziness and a king of emos, can you deal with them? Yeah, about that. I think this is going to be hard, but I will be able to deal with them. Regardless, we'll pray for you, Taicho. And after that, Kakashi arrived there 3 hours later, as Naruto was sleeping soundly. Hey, ramen. As Naruto was snoring, as Sakura had enough. Can you not snore? She yelled out. What? Are we being raided or Sakura died? No, I'm alive here. Oh, bummer. What? What do you mean by that? Shut up, Banshee, my ears are bleeding. I'm too tired for you now. Our sensei isn't here, Naruto said, stretching and getting up. I'm gonna go home and sleep. What? You slept for 3 hours and now you wanna just go home and sleep more? What's wrong with that? I mean, who gave you the right to interfere with my life, man? Stop being an emo and keep your emo-ness to yourself. I'll do whatever I want. As then, suddenly he felt a tap on his shoulder. Oh, you're here, sensei. As Kakashi I smiled. Yes. Now please sit down. We're going to have our introductions. How so? Said Sakura. Like this. My name is Kakashi Harake, and I'm a Jonin of the Leaf Village. My likes are none of your concern, and my dreams are none of your concern as well. The end. Now you go, emo. The name's Sasuke Uchiha, and I have one aim. No, goal. No, ambition. Just choose a fucking word already, Naruto said. It's such a drag. Whatever, said Sasuke. I have that, and it is to become the strongest Uchiha, even surpassing Madara Uchiha. Yeah, and I want to become Hashirama Senju of laziness. As at this, Kakashi smiled as well and holded his laughter. As for Sasuke, his eyebrows started to twitch violently. You dope, you'll pay for that. Sorry, how? Through credit or through cash? Naruto said, as Kakashi bursted out laughing, as Sasuke was sitting now, because of embarrassment. As we go towards Sakura, you now, Cherry Blossom. My name is Sakura Haruno, and my likes are. She likes Sasuke, Naruto said, as Sasuke looked at Naruto with rage. As for Sakura, she blushed and looked at Naruto with rage. What? Say it, for God's sake. How long are you gonna hide it? Until someone snatch him from you? No, I won't let anyone. Yeah, like he will remain like that. What if he falls in love with someone else? What will you do then? I'll make him fall in love with me. Oh, we got a Yandere on our team, sensei. Better keep watch out for her. You're right. Wait, what? No, please continue. Naruto, stop interrupting both of your teammates. Okay. As the introduction was ended again. Now you, Naruto. My name, Naruto. Uzumaki. I don't know the rest. So, yeah. As for my dream, I don't know. Maybe sleep? After this, I'm tired. I want to become nothing more than a cloud. That is my ultimate goal and dream. To float in freedom, away from the worries and responsibilities. Not even lifting my finger up. Shut up, you dope. What? Stop ruining my introduction. Did I ruin yours? Yes, you kinda did. Whatever. I'm done. I'm not in the mood. By the way, name's Naruto. That's all. Well, this is interesting turns of events. Well, now you have to do the bell test, as Kakashi explained them and told them that they will meet him tomorrow. And that they did the next day. And Naruto was able to get the both bells as Sasuke and Sakura were tied this time. How? He was sleeping while his, shadows were able to catch Kakashi and possess him and hand over the bells to him. And he passed the bells to both of them. And when Kakashi asked why, he told them that this test was the part of, teamwork. And they were not going to work out together with Naruto, except for Sasuke. I mean, Sasuke would, but Sakura, she wouldn't. So Naruto had to do this the easy way out. Regardless, the test was passed and it fulfilled the requirements. So Kakashi had to pass them, and voila, Team 7 was born. They went on some D-rank missions, and Naruto with his shadows did all the work while still laying next to Kakashi. To be honest, Kakashi was fed up with his behavior as well. He was his sensei's legacy. He turned out to be way lazier than anyone would have expected. As we see Naruto, who was munching on some chips while laying there comfortably as his literal shadow clones from Shadow Possession was fighting off Kakashi in the training ground and Sasuke and Sakura at the same time. You know, Naruto, it wouldn't kill you to come down here and fight yourself. It's so much of a hassle, sensei. I'll be like this. As Kyuubi then took over. You know, Brat, we should fight them to test out my skill. You know what, sensei? I guess I will fight. As Naruto closed his eyes and jumped down, something's different. Kakashi felt it as Naruto punched after dashing Kakashi, sending him back with shockwaves. Damn, that hurts. My bones. They hurt. As Naruto then stopped. It's good, Kyuubi, that's enough. Fine. As Kakashi then said, that is a nice punch you back there, Naruto. Might have broken my bone. See, told you that is why I used rather that than this. After that, they were summoned to Hokage office. Today you will be having a first D-rank mission. As they were given their first D-rank missions to deliver Tazuna, a bridge builder, back to his nation, the land of waves. As he encountered many difficulties, but countermeasured them with Naruto's geniusness, thanks to Nara and his father's agility and mind, and finally reached the place they had wanted to go. It was the land of waves, where there was a huge thick smoke of fog. As suddenly a huge sword came and Naruto grabbed it with the shadow hand, erecting from its feet, and crushed it. As a man arrived there, it was none other than Zabuza Momochi. As Naruto and his crew fought Zabuza, like in canon, but Naruto was not a match for Zabuza and his brute strength. As Kakashi faded into unconsciousness, as they had to retreat back to Tazuna's house, as Zabuza was taken by a hunter in, which Kakashi told them later that it was a fake one and they will meet Zabuza again, as Tazuna was surprised by these turns of events. After that, 1 week of training went as in canon, and 1 week later, Naruto and his team fought both the hunter in and Zabuza. As they were fighting this time around, Naruto let Kyuubi take over and beat the shit out of, both of them. And at the same time, on the other side of the bridge, Gato arrived. And Naruto, after hearing his ambitions, free-roamed Kyuubi to do what he was supposed to do. Literally butcher everyone there, as Kyuubi's frustration subsided somewhat. As with a treachery from the land of waves, Naruto returned with his team, after naming the bridge to himself, setting flames to Sasuke's ego. As after that, the Chunin exams bomb was dropped on them by Kakashi to reveal to them that Chunin exams are nearing in and almost all of the rookies are going to perform. As Naruto then decided it was too much of a hassle at first, but Kakashi gave him the motivation needed. He would either ask Ichiraku to ban Naruto from eating any ramen there, or he either participates. Naruto had no choice but to do this. Even Hokage-sama was backing this up. So Naruto had to enter the Chunin exams. And hence the Chunin exams began. As in canon, the first test, many genins dropped out, but Naruto and the other genins concluded the test. And the next part began, with a sexy Anko Mitarashi entering there as Naruto caught her eye. And so did The same could be said for her. As before leaving, Naruto then said, "Hey, would you like to go out sometime after this is over?" Heh, you asking me on a date, Brad? Well, yeah. Why? Are you interested in this? She says sexily as she, fondled her bazongas. Well, yeah, I would be lying if I said no. I'm more interested in you, lady. You have piqued my interest. A beautiful lady like you. What's she doing here? Why haven't I seen you before? That is the only reason I'm mad, as everyone had a sweat drop. Naruto, the king of laziness, has this kind of taste? A sociopath woman who is obsessed with blood and poison? Tell you what, if you pass this test without a scratch, I'll consider it. Done. Let's go, Naruto said with a newfound motivation. As Naruto, after entering it with his shadow possession and shadow clones, tracked down the team that was required for the scroll and the scroll for them. And he sent out many more shadows to alert them if anything arises. And Satkusa Genin was fighting Naruto's shadows and it alerted Naruto as Naruto changed its course and went straight towards the tower, avoiding Orochimaru and their encounter once and for all. After entering there, both Sasuke and Sakura asked why they took the long route. They could have made it here easier. Naruto said that Orochimaru was there because he could sense snake-like things there, and the whole team, as well as Konoha, was alerted. And Orochimaru was close to being captured and escaped narrowly. As Naruto then went to Uncle, as she was sitting there. Tell you what, I did kind of pass without a scratch. So, yeah, not so fast, kid. Tell me, you were the one who reported Orochimaru. What's your agenda with Orochimaru? First you tell me. This, she said, lowering her shoulder as Naruto blushed, but there was a mark there. Oh. What is this? A curse seal. Why didn't you say so? Oh dear. What? The Matrix. It's like a child play. Who made this? Orochimaru? Seriously? And he's considered a Sanin? As Naruto did 3 hand seals as the seal of curses was broken. As it started to disappear. Wait, what did you do? Seal is gone. Done. Disappeared. What? Even Jiraiya couldn't do that. How could you, a Genin? I guess because of my Uzumaki heritage. Point taken. As Anko then kissed Naruto on the cheek. Thank you. And you know what? I'll seriously consider going on out with you after you become a Chunin. Guess what? Already on it, my lady. As after that, Naruto left. As he was leaving, he heard 2 people talking in the doorway. What? My plan has foiled Kabuto. And the one who foiled this is amongst the Genins. I do not know who he was, but he was the one who was controlling shadow clones, attached to his shadow. And they sent the signals back, long before I was fighting them. And they diverted the course, meaning he's either strong or a genius. Either way, we have to be careful now. Do not worry, Orochimaru-sama. Suna will help us and we will defeat Konoha and you will kill Hiruzen-sama. Oh, so this is what you were planning. As Naruto disappeared with shadow teleportation technique. As Naruto was inside Hokage office and told everyone what was going on. And the next morning, after the raid was complete, because last night the raid was planned and each and every Suna Genin and Oto Genin as well as Kabuto was red-handedly caught. And Orochimaru's plan has foiled thanks to Naruto. As Orochimaru was now on his knees in front of the whole council. I get it, I admit my defeat, Sensei, but I would like to know, who was it who foiled my plan? Oh, that would be me, said Naruto as he busted through the door. As he was inside, really Naruto? You know Orochimaru will... Yeah, I know, and I have a revenge to take on him as well. What? What sort of revenge? For Anko-chan, obviously. You gave her the curse seal, right? Well, I'm here to give you one of my own. As Naruto modified some seals and made a huge seal appear on Orochimaru's back. What is this? This is called the banishment seal. Your chakra coils, your power, your whole taijutsu, everything you have learned up until now will be banished from your mind. You cannot use it again, cannot unlock it again. Not until you die. What? I will find a way to break the seal. Well, good luck out there, trying to do so. If you did find a way to actually break the seal, I will upgrade it by the time then and place that on you. Good luck. As everyone was shocked, as Naruto began to leave, wait, said Danzo. Give us the seal, boy. What? I said the seal belongs to the whole council. No, it belongs to the Uzumakis, and I, being the Uzumaki, the last one, have the right to keep it. You talk too much, boy. Do you not know that we have more power than you? Really then, I can demand for many things from you then. Because if you break the treaty, I will leave. For what? You destroy a village? Yes. With what? There are barriers that protect your walls. The symbol that is on your back. And many seals that have been holding your walls and structures together alongside the scroll of sealing and all the copies that you have created. Meaning 80% of Konoha's jutsus and techniques with me, because all of them originated from Fuinjutsu. As Danzo was sweating, this man he was talking to was not a simple child. He was a cunning man. I can't believe he's labeled as the king of laziness. He should be a genius as well. As after that Naruto left. Now we have concluded this matter, I'll be going. As Hiruzen then said, what were you thinking, Danzo? What Naruto has said has valid points and has gravity in his words. What you were doing was threatening him. And him being the clan here, he can do that, but it's not official. Whether it's official or not, he is the clan here. He has just proven us to that in front of everyone. What makes you think that he didn't cause this scene for nothing? He wants the world to know that Uzumakis are back through him. As Naruto went to the shop that Anko went and bought her dangos that she usually eat, and a lot of them. And after doing so, Naruto and Anko were going around walking because Naruto has been promoted to Chunin thanks to the war he has stopped, and it was 1 month break from the final test. You know, Naruto, you made a Chunin. You don't have to participate in the finals. If you lose, the vest will be taken from you. I know, but I will participate. I'm not going to have half-assed things now here. Because of you, I found some motivation that my mother wanted me to find. But it's too much of a hassle. Maybe I should turn you into a lazy like me. No, I'm happy the way I am. And I like you the way you are, kid. You don't have to change yourself for me and for my sake. You better not regret that words, just like my mother did after marrying my father. You know what? You may be right. You should change somewhat, but not completely, okay? Got it. Anything else? Nothing. That will do only. Alright. As after that, we go towards a hidden base to see that a plant-like man erupted from the ground. What? After hearing what he has to say to everyone was shocked. You mean to say that this kid, the 9th Jinchuriki, is so smart that he outsmarted the whole village and Orochimaru? Yes. We should take care of him first, because he is way too much dangerous. Oh, that is not necessary. Pardon me and my intrusion, said Naruto, as he was there now. How? Son of Yellow Flash, remember? I can be anywhere in a flash. But how? Oh, that creature is, whatever you are, creature man, I don't know, I give him my thanks for that. Why? I noticed you, so the ground you were on, I placed a seal there, and you disappeared, and the seal went with you. My gamble worked, and guess what? I'm here. You walked right into your death trap, then, boy. Is it then? Kyuubi, do your deed. As Kyuubi took over Naruto with pleasure. As many shadows rose, as Naruto with his shadow ability, and with Kyuubi fight, Shadow Tails killed and defeated each of the every Katsuki member. None of them was able to survive, even the masked person. As Kyuubi fights, Naruto was holding him. Well. You are the person who did this, and can't believe I was not tricked by Madara, but you, Obito, Uchiha. Either way, you're done. As the neck crack sound was heard, as Obito was on the ground. As Zetsu who was now screaming and crying with tears and horror. Naruto, or more like QB, turned towards him. As Naruto cubified, Naruto smiled. Well, how long has it been? Kage has failed. Your plan has failed, your ultimate weapon has been destroyed within mere seconds. And now you will be as well. Hellfire flames. As Zetsu burned, his muffled screams of agony was heard. And after that, Naruto woke up next morning in Anko's bedroom, both of them naked, and connected from the bottom. They did the deed, huh? Oh shit. As Anko woke up, so I kinda did it with you. Yeah, you kinda did. Don't worry, I'll marry you, don't worry, Anko. I promise. You better. That was my first time. What? First time. Mine as well. As after that, time passed and Naruto passed the Chunin exams, becoming at the top as the Jonin now, but being too lazy to do anything. His parents were proud of him, but his responsibilities were way too much. And not only that, after that, it was spread that Akatsuki was killed off by a beast, and suddenly, after that, the villages started to cause havoc again against one another. Naruto and Suna, who were now allies, took down Iba and made the remaining new generation their ally, and same could be said with the other villages as the war stopped between them, thanks to Naruto and his heroic deeds. And after that, Naruto, by the time he was done with this, had reached the age of 19 and was the 5th Hokage of the village already at such young age, becoming the youngest Hokage, even surpassing his father. But he was lazy as hell, so that job was passed down to his wife to do so, who was his assistant now, and was regretting ever accepting his proposal, but at the same time loved him to death. As this was the story of Naruto, the lazy genius, the king of laziness. I hope you liked this one, and if you did, then please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel, as this is Apollo Uchiha and I'm signing out. Peace.